Have you ever felt like you're on a broken road? A path full of potholes, unexpected detours, and dead ends? It's that frustrating feeling where you look at your life and think, this is not where I was supposed to be. You had a plan, a map, but somehow you've ended up lost in the wilderness, with no clear sign of how to get back on track. If that sounds familiar, then this story is for you. Because today, we're going to talk about how those very broken roads are often the secret pathways to our greatest successes. I want you to think about a man named Liam. From a young age, Liam knew exactly what he wanted. He was going to be an architect. He spent his childhood building incredible structures with Legos, his teenage years sketching buildings in notebooks, and he aced all his math and physics classes. He got into his dream university for architecture. The road ahead seemed perfectly paved, straight and clear. His first 2 years were a dream. He was at the top of his class, his professors loved his designs, and he even won a prestigious student award. The future was bright, a skyscraper of success waiting to be built. Then, the first crack appeared in his perfect road. In his 3rd year, a new professor, a renowned but notoriously difficult architect, joined the faculty. This professor challenged everything Liam believed about design. He called Liam's work uninspired and predictable. For the first time in his life, Liam's confidence shattered. He started doubting every line he drew. His grades slipped, the passion that once burned so brightly began to dim, and he scraped through his 3rd year feeling like a complete failure. This wasn't just a pothole. It felt like a sinkhole was swallowing his dream whole. Feeling lost and disillusioned, Liam decided to take a semester off. He felt like he was quitting, like he was letting everyone down. He took a menial job at a local coffee shop just to pay the bills. The road was officially broken. He wasn't designing buildings, he was frothing milk and memorizing coffee orders. He felt miles away from his destination. But something unexpected happened in that coffee shop. He started talking to people, really listening to them. He heard stories from nurses, artists, entrepreneurs, and retirees. He saw how the layout of the shop affected their interactions, how the lighting changed their mood, how the flow of traffic could make or break the morning rush. He wasn't just pouring coffee anymore. He was observing a living, breathing community. He started sketching again, but not buildings. He sketched the flow of people, the way they gathered, the nooks they sought out for quiet conversation. He redesigned the coffee shop layout in his notebook, creating more intimate spaces, a more efficient service counter, and better lighting. He was solving real-world problems for real people. His old professor had criticized his work for lacking a soul. Now, he was finding the soul of architecture not in grand blueprints, but in the simple daily lives of others. One day, the owner of the coffee shop, a woman named Maria, saw his sketches. She was amazed. She confessed she'd been struggling with the shop's inefficient layout for years. She took a huge risk and asked Liam to help her renovate the space based on his ideas. Using a shoestring budget, Liam got to work. He didn't have expensive materials, so he got creative. He repurposed old furniture, used clever lighting tricks to make the space feel bigger, and built a counter that improved workflow tenfold. The project consumed him, but it was a different kind of energy. It wasn't about grades or impressing professors. It was about creating a space that made people feel good. When the renovated coffee shop reopened, it was an instant hit. The business tripled. People didn't just come for the coffee, they came for the atmosphere. They stayed longer, they talked more, and it became a true community hub. Word of the coffee shop architect started to spread. Other small business owners came to Liam, not for grand building designs, but for his unique ability to understand how space affects human experience. His broken road, that detour into a minimum wage job, had led him to a completely new path. He had stumbled upon his true calling, human-centered design. Liam never went back to finish his traditional architecture degree. Instead, he started his own small design consulting firm. He specialized in helping small businesses, community centers, and even families redesign their spaces to improve their lives and interactions. His work wasn't featured in glossy architecture magazines, but its impact was felt every single day in his community. He was more fulfilled and more successful than he ever imagined he could be on his original, perfect path. His success wasn't defined by the height of his buildings, but by the depth of the connections he helped create. Liam's story teaches us a powerful lesson. We are obsessed with the idea of a straight path. Society tells us to pick a destination early, follow the map, and never stray. But life is rarely that simple. The most meaningful journeys are often the ones with the most unexpected detours. Those moments when you feel lost, when you think you've failed, are not dead ends. They are redirection points. That broken part of your road is where you build resilience. It's where you discover skills you never knew you had. It's where you gain a perspective you could never have found on the straight and narrow. Think about your own life. What's your broken road? Maybe it was a job loss that forced you to discover a new passion. Maybe it was a relationship ending that taught you what you truly need in a partner. Maybe it's a creative project that failed, but taught you invaluable lessons for your next attempt. These are not failures. They are the raw materials of your success story. They are the experiences that shape your character, deepen your empathy, and ultimately lead you to a destination far more rewarding than the one you originally planned. So if you feel like you're on a broken road right now, take a deep breath. Don't despair. Look around. What can you learn here in this unexpected place? What new skills are you being forced to develop? Who are you meeting that you otherwise wouldn't have? Your journey isn't over. It's just taken a scenic route. The straight path builds careers, but the broken road builds character. And in the end, it's character, resilience, and a unique perspective that create a life of true success and fulfillment. Embrace your broken road. It might just be leading you exactly where you need to be. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content to help you on your journey. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Share your broken road story in the comments below. You never know who you might inspire. Until next time, keep moving forward, no matter what the path looks like.